Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews, night 23 of the 31 Days of Horror. What I'm reviewing tonight is one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is Ring. Now you notice I'm calling it Ring and not Ringu or Ringu, however they did on the American release. Because that's not its name. This movie is called Ring. It always has been. It's just some bright spot decided when they released the American DVD, they'd do like an exact translation of the word ring. It's the word ring in Japanese. It's using the English word. But I guess they decided to directly translate how it sounds when a Japanese person says it. I don't know. I'm leaving that alone. This movie this movie and Battle Royale are the two movies that really ignited my love of Japanese cinema. I mean, I'd seen Japanese movies before, Seven Samurai, all that stuff, but Battle Royale showed how just playing like crazy and like a bloodbath type movie that Japanese cinema could be, and Ring showed you just the plain eerie, creepy, really like stick with you type horror that Japanese horror and everything has become known for. This movie, of course, has been remade as The Ring. Now, if you haven't seen the original Ring, there's there are some differences. One, the Ring girl is not a little girl. She's like a full grown person. You know, I always thought watching the American version of The Ring that Samara was scary, but if all else fails, you could just kind of stand up and kick her in the head. I mean, she was like 4 foot nothing. I mean, there's only so much that can be scary. You know what I mean? This movie is a masterwork in slow burn, just creepiness. What this movie essentially does is, at no point during the movie do you ever get the feeling of, like, we're safe. Usually you get that in the movie. You'll get, take something like Jaws. People will be off of the water, and you'll know they're safe. You get the feeling in this that the lurking dread, if you will, is always just around the corner. And it ratchets tension from the beginning to the end. I love this movie with all my heart. Honestly, I'm still waiting for a Blu-ray release. I know they've got one in Japan, but someone over here, needs to get these movies released on Blu-ray, because I really want to see this in HD. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain the plot, because honestly, by now, everyone's seen the remake, The Ring. It's essentially the same story. There's just a few little differences. For a rating, this is a complete S-class film. This is a movie that, as far as I'm concerned, can do no wrong. And it's genuinely creepy. Which is something that's not easy to do. This is the Tartan DVD release from Britain. I used to have the American release also, but I prefer this version. So I gave that copy to my buddy Corey. It's a great flick no matter where you get it from, but just remember it's called Ring. It's not called Ringu. That's gonna annoy me. All in all, perfect film. Honestly, complete S-class. You can't go wrong with Ring. So yeah, I'll leave the trailer down below. But yeah, honestly, if you haven't seen Ring, you're missing out. So yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.